Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube. Rich Gen X elsewhere, and it's time to continue our playthrough of Vampyr. Now, when we left off, we had just snuck into what is now Guard HQ. You know, former lair of that one Vampyress. You know, Darth Fletcher.
Stay close. Keep an eye on each other.
We cannot be defeated.
The guard has it here.
Remember your vows, friends.
Okay. That door don't open.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
Kidnapping I wouldn't consider part of the Lord's work. The Guard of Prewin are zealots.
Thanks, brothers.
I guess that's the only way to go, huh? I mean, I could probably fall down too, but... yeah, I will. But...
Cleveland shall prevail.
nope, that door don't open.
Have faith, brothers.
It's one of them! Cross! He's dead!
We cannot be defeated.
Yeah, that's what you say. I say differently. Wait. 42? Leave it.
Over there! There's one of them!
We cannot be defeated. Prewin shall prevail.
What's this? That looks like a notebook. Oh, a diary. So she thought, well, Doris was definitely deluded. Interesting how much stuff you find. They're dumb, aren't they? See anything in here?
We cannot be defeated.
Prewin shall prevail!
Because we are asinine zealots. That's what we are.
Stop bastard! Got one of them! Stop! Vampyr!
You make the mistake of thinking I'm the bad guy. Ah! McCullum's report.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Yeah. Okay.
Shall prevail.
Not bloody likely.
Don't forget to check every door.
Nope, that door don't open. So maybe I can. There we go.
Lord, give us strength.
Don't know what's freakier, that they're still talking and that? Okay, well then.
Don't forget to check every door.
Nope, that didn't open, that's right. Alright, so it's this door then.
It's too quiet. I don't like it.
It's locked. Because why wouldn't it be?
Step away, sir.
Just love how they just like.
Stop now!
Since you won't. I want you to know I don't like doing this shit. Well, what's this? Vampire Knight. Here we are. William Marshall, forget the legend about the man. The one most of you never heard of. The lazy bastards. Forget the empty tomb and temple church. Forget the death of those among us who died trying to locate him. We, the guard, know that he is still hiding somewhere. That's the only fact we must keep in mind. Another small detail we need to keep in mind. This little effer is clever. How many times have we thought we had cornered him to finally only find old dust and cobwebs? Marshall's been a vampire for 1,000 years. We're no match until we change our plans concerning his hunt. Damn. So here are a few questions for you, lazy bastards. And I want all of them answered before speaking of another great hunt to pin the leech down. Who helped him escape his den under Temple Church? We know now for a fact that a private contractor was paid to move a large coffin from the church a few years before we investigated the tomb. What exactly did the traitors of Brotherhood of St. Paul discuss? What exactly did the traitors of Brotherhood of St. Paul discuss with Marshall when they met in 1785 in London? The report of his meeting has been burnt, but witnesses remain of a request made by Marshall to access a specific book in their library. What does the monstrosity known as Lady Blackwood seem... Why does the monstrosity known as Lady Blackwood seem linked to Marshall? They exchanged letters. She went in London to meet him in 1786, according to the Brotherhood spies. She tried to discreetly buy his castle in Wales in 1798-3, before fleeing when spotted by our fearless mentor, Kendall Stone. See the pattern here? What's happened during these few years? Why such agitation and activity? Answer these questions, my brothers, and you will find the path to our most eminent foe, William Marshall, oldest vampire of England to survive our righteous wrath. You know. Oh, and the They proposed to me inside the new cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of these men. What a symbol to choose the place where I defeated this disaster. But also the place where I fell. I agreed to their proposition. There, in the sacred silence of the church under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against this evil creature, the disastrous, the eater of stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request my burning desire to stop the blood and hate. Their primate proposed to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me that with just a name, the tears of angels. According to him, the ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse my blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed be the Lord. It took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate. But I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of a king. To find such rare ingredients is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It's the last part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote. But if that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes, I am ready to endure the excruciating pain.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
Evidence safe. Until further notice, the safe will be used to store sensitive evidence. It must always be locked. If you need to access it, just find me on the last floor to get the key. And bloody remember to bring it back to me when you're done. Rodney.
I should find the key to that box.
Yeah, because that's...
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me? Jonathan, is it really you? Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here. Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say? Edgar, what happened? They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Geoffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skull epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes,
They tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I trust you, Edgar. But the Guard of Prewin is onto something.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
Why would the Guard of Prewin believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Yeah.
Maybe due to our profession? Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Prewin so obsessed with him?
Yeah.
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Prewin in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Yeah.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum?
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Yeah.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
I made a mistake. But what is science if not trial and error? We both know it, Jonathan, we both know it.
What a poor justification for your morbid fascination and thirst for glory.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him. I don't want him to die. This is... does not affect the good ending. From what I just looked up. This is a hell of a decision to have to make, you know? Dumb die. See, all the choices are going to negatively affect the district. This is so tough. Can I do it? All choices are going to decrease the the stability of the district. I don't like it. This is like the hardest decision I have in the game. I mean, 3 choices, he dies. Well, 2 choices, he's dead. I'm sorry. His decision caused this ultimately, well...
Yes, Edgar, you're about to die. I won't say it's fair, but I can't say you don't deserve it.
Your words hurt deeply, Jonathan. But they come from a friend.
Yeah, I know.
I helped you, remember?
Yes, I remember.
The second I saw you in that bar, I knew we would accomplish great things, you and I.
I thought you were a vampire, till you brandished that cross.
Wow.
You looked so lost when you opened that door. For a few seconds, I thought you were there to kill me.
I think we were both afraid.
And now, I feel true fear. Is there an afterlife? What will become of me when I'm dead, Dr. Reed?
I really cannot say, Dr. Swansea.
In the end, life betrays us all.
Yeah. God. Loading? Harriet Jones. I'm gonna have to talk to Lady Asbury. What's this? Calhoun. Everything is now ready for our journey to France. We leave from Dover. 17th. And we will spend the whole summer in Paris. I can't wait to taste all the delicate flavors that one wonderful city has to offer. And I can't wait to try them all with you. Music, food, theater, architecture, perfume. Wow. Calhoun. I wonder what that means. Ah. Guard of Prewin is a problem. Not. Wait! No, I'm here? Was that...
It's locked, all right.
Find the safe key. So where's the safe key then? Didn't look around here enough. God. Thing is, I'm gonna find that safe key.
Lord, give us strength.
Need that safe key. But now we know who the key of this disaster is. Now I have to find her again. where is it? Did I leave this place? I gotta go back in then. I'm not happy. I didn't want to condemn the man to being a vampire. I mean, none of the choices were good for the district's health.
Return at a more convenient time.
No rest for the wicked!
Yeah, you guys are wicked.
Don't forget to check every door.
Oh yeah, I was here. Is that the guy who has it then? That's probably him.
Oh, I smell like rotten meat. See that funky clothes? I've been eye vermin! Filthy fucking beast!
I have it. I can now open the box.
Okay. Got the key.
I really don't know if I should read this. Alright. Yeah, that's right, I went the wrong way. Well, shall we go out the front door? Might as well. So we've moved on to chapter 6, the finale of this, the final chapter. We found the source of we now know the source of the epidemic. We now know how it happened. Grief. I'll return later.
go there. We'll talk to
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elisabeth.
Yeah, we will. But first, let's return that notebook. Minimize encounters if we can. Nope. Okay, so yeah, I gotta go up here.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
This district seems to get uglier every year.
Mr. Bates.
Evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
Let's just check to see if I had anything to discuss with you. What? The skull. Up. That was a dead end. Guys, you sent me off course. Guard of Prewin is here.
Not a good place for a strong. It's one of them! Looks like it.
I hate doing that, gentlemen. But you're also not going to necessarily leave me much choice, are you? Well, that's,
What has happened to the Londoner I knew? Dr. Reed, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
yeah.
Have you recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
Come on. The most ruthless tycoon of England dies and gives his fortune to the poor.
Yeah.
Man has been tricked. I suspect torture and murder here.
What are you investigating, exactly?
Well, my 2 missing persons cases have been solved. By you, it seems. Are you just that lucky? Or do you know something I don't?
I was lucky enough to find them both while conducting my investigation in this part of town.
Why do I still have the feeling that you're hiding something? What about the abductor? Was it the same person?
I don't think so. You had better interview Miss Teasdale and Mr. Kimura on that matter. All I did was to lead them safely home. Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Yeah.
Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around here.
Good evening, Mr. Baker.
Why do I always have feelings of deja vu when I talk to you?
I don't know.
Have you any recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard he's dead. I hope he found his twin brother, wherever they are now.
You knew Aloysius's twin brother?
Yes. I think we were even together in the Gemini Club for a time. A somewhat secret society that only accepts twins as members.
Huh. Didn't know that. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Have you any recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
I try not to listen to gossip or rumors. Unlike my brother, I am only interested in facts.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
I will not open the letter or the note. It may deny me something in the long run, but what is the deal with these 4 squares, though? But
Good evening, Jonathan Reed. Can I help you in any way?
Have you any news concerning Aloysius Dawson?
You unburdened his heart and cleared his mind. A most elegant solution, I must say, Jonathan.
Huh. Anything new in there? Nah, I don't want to do the cards.
I found your notebook. The one the Guard of Prewin stole from you.
And you brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
Yes. I give it back to you untouched.
Then, my friend, you deserve a little something to reward your fortitude. Please, have this, with my gratitude.
What's in the notebook?
I can't answer you, Jonathan, since you chose not to open it.
Ah! Back. All right.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. The Fool and the Empress, again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
Amazing, though. We got so much that we've unlocked and... No. Well, what did he give us? Oh, he gave us something on the origin of the Brotherhood.
It's locked.
Oh. I guess this is a secret I'll never figure out. But we did get actually something, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We got, Origins of the Brotherhood. Oh. That's interesting. Alright. Well, that's investigation's done. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. That's the gravy. Alright, so let's head over here to her estate. Now we're in the last chapter. Amazing. We'll talk with Lady Ashbury. Oh yeah, we'll speak with Mr. Dawson too. Yeah, this will be the easier way.
You Londoners are no match for me. You cannot win this.
Jesus. Foolish Ekans. The Guard of Prewin going to be in my way, aren't they? Regardless, I'm going to come across them.
Stupid beast!
Honestly, you could have left me be, let me run right between yous, but no. I had to engage in battle. Some people are just fools. Hey, Calhoun.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Have you any news on Aloysius Dawson?
I heard he died and gave all his money to the poor. Now that's a good man. An example for us all to follow.
Well, better than what he was gonna do.
Calhoun, tell me about your relationship with Doris Fletcher.
Oh, Doris. Cold fire and burning ice trapped in a perfect body. Our passion was as intense as it was brief. What an actress.
How did you meet her?
On a boat to France before the war. She was thinking about a career in Paris, and I was eager to try French gastronomy. We both returned disappointed.
I expect you've seen her on stage, too.
She really is the best actress of her generation. Such frailty and such strength at the same time. I hope she'll play again soon. She's been away for too long.
Well, I wouldn't bet on that.
You sound surprisingly sad. Have you regrets?
I think of her as a divine dish. I'm glad I was able to taste it, but I regret I could only get a bite of her mystery.
You really loved her, then?
She fascinated me, Dr. Reed. I can't imagine what she must have endured through her life to reach such a level of emotion and sensibility.
So, did you try the restaurant I recommended?
Oh, yes. I can't thank you enough, my dear doctor. Exquisite, but expensive. But what is money made for, if not for little pleasures?
I'm glad you enjoyed the place.
I do, Doctor, I do. Thank you again.
Ah, damn it.
Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
All right. Now, okay, so.
Women of all countries unite!
Well. Let's talk to Lady Asbury.
Over there! There's one of them!
God. All right. Damn. They got nasty. They's evil. All right. She's not down here. Must be upstairs. Would help if I went up the steps. There's Lady Asbury.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan?
I wish I could say it's good.
What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elisabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
He was mortally wounded. I put an end to his misery.
That is terrible, Jonathan. And yet you did what you must. Poor man.
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elisabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar's behavior was beyond lunacy. He had neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it?
Yeah.
And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Ichor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan.
Indeed.
We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elisabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elisabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your enemy.
Wait! No! Elisabeth!
Oh, man.
It's locked, all right.
I don't think she intended for her blood to be used. Well, who knew the ending would hurt so much? Man. Well, now we've revealed the truth. So to make the antidote, I have to gather the ingredients, so what I need is a drop of William Marshall's blood from Lord Redgrave. That ain't gonna be easy. A drop of King Arthur's blood from Geoffrey McCullum. That also is not gonna be easy. Search for insulin in the old morgue. That is actually going to be the easiest of all of these. So I have to go up here. This is probably where Geoffrey is. I have to go down here. Oh, man. All hell in a handbasket, and quickly. However, this is obviously going to have to wait till next time. I mean, let's see here. Destroy Harriet Jones, the source of the skull epidemic. Patient 0. God, nobody's ailing. Look at this. Well, this was a rough one. Now, I still have to find that third part of the will and testament. I've still got to get this back to him, so I do have to go back to him. It's probably now available. Man. Need for blood. Origin of vampires. There's only like 5 of these to somehow get a hold of, but I might have missed out on some of them. I mean, look at this. Got all these. I missed out on that one. Couldn't find that one. Missed out on that one. And, you know, I've made a lot of progress in this game, and it sucks that I'm going to have to end it soon. Having not gotten all of these, but, you know, it's one thing. It's something. However, we're going to call it an episode here. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, RichGen X elsewhere. If you have watched this far in the playthrough, please put in the comments the harshest decisions. And next time we will work on this on finding getting this cure together. We'll have to go to the Ascalon Club. We'll have to go to the morgue here and to the cemetery. But until then, as always, Rich Kale here on YouTube, RichGen X elsewhere. Take care all, and I tell you more, but gotta go. Bye! Hello? I think I was